visit the channel. Today we're going to unbox something I've been super excited about for the last several months. It is the Horizon Forbidden West PS5 Collector's Edition bundle. I'm obsessed with the first Horizon, loved Horizon Zero Dawn, logged 130 hours in that game, just had a wonderful time with it. The female protag, sure the facial expressions were a little weak, but she was a strong character with a really cool story. And the gameplay was fun, and the archery was fun, and the machines were amazing. I'm obsessed with the tall necks. So I definitely wanted to take advantage of pre-ordering the collector's edition right away when it came out. There is one edition that is more expensive than this one called the Regala edition, but it was an extra $200 for 2 small replica pieces added and a couple art cards, and I just didn't feel like I needed that. But what I really wanted was the machine statue. So I'm going to turn this baby around so you can see what's included. And you can see we get the Tremor Tusk statue, we get a tiny Aloy for scale, the steel book, the art book, etc. And then something I didn't realize when purchasing this, when pre-ordering this, is they are not putting physical games in the collector's editions anymore. I didn't even think about reading that part. I just wanted to make sure I got the right system version, but it included a steel book, so I was like, oh, okay, nothing in my brain said, oh, it has a steel book, it's going to be a digital edition, so I'm just going to have this random empty steel book there. But as you can see, I've already kind of popped it open because it came out yesterday at the time of this recording, and I wanted to get playing right away. But I made sure to keep everything else intact in the box for you. I just pulled out my game code so that I could play. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to the meat and potatoes part. I'm going to go ahead and slide this out. This is just a slipcover because the actual display box is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh. This was a pain to get out the first time. Let me see. Okay. Put that aside. Alright, it comes in this gorgeous box. So you can see, let me check. Yep, you can see the different machines on the West Coast. There's Aloy, our protag, right there. We've got the Golden Gate Bridge, 1,000 years later, into the future. Yeah, so it's an absolutely gorgeous box. And then when you slide, that's a sound I don't want to repeat. When you slide the lid off, here is how it comes. So we have the figure, which I'm going to show you in just a minute, and then in the bottom of the box there is a drawer that pulls out for everything else. So here we have our steelbook, which I was super excited to find, and then I opened it up, and yes, of course, there is no game in the box. As a person who collects physical media and likes to keep room on the hard drive for other games, that's a little frustrating. This was a $200 pre-order. I expected a game. I got the game, but it was digital, so I'm a little disappointed. I think when the game drops down to $10, $12 next year, I'll pick up a copy just so I have one for my case. It includes an art book, just like the first collector's edition did. The Art of Forbidden West, nice little hardbound book. And really, it shows you the different environments and things that you're going to find in the game, and then as you progress through the book you can see detailed arts of the different armors and the different machines and the tribes. I thought this was fascinating the first time around, and I'm excited to look through it again and see what's new, since they're introducing new machines, new tribes, new areas, etc. So nice little collectible. And then of course you get your codes. The collector's edition came with the game. There's digital content. This one is 2 different outfits and bows for Aloy. And then this one is the Legacy outfit and spear, which you also get for getting the special edition, the collector's edition. So those are going to be going in my system right away. I already played about 2 hours of the game last night on release night, and I already am pleased. It's so nice to return to the series and get to play, the gameplay that I remember and enjoy. Let me slide this back in, and we're going to take a look at the figure. I have not taken this out of the plastic yet to see if this screen dries. So it comes, it's huge, first of all. It comes in this box display, so if you really wanted to, you could display the Tremor Tusk in the snow, and you have a little place to diorama it, which is really cool. This is a packet just about how to put the statue together. which is pretty neat. So it tells you where all the little pieces go. We're going to do that live here in just a moment. So I'm going to set the display aside until we're done building this beauty. Please don't collapse. Okay, so let's pull them apart and see. I'm going to need to peel some tape off of this. One thing I've always been really impressed with was the collector's edition statue from the first game, because the machine statues that they've been making are so detailed that they're absolutely gorgeous. This is the new Tremor Tusk machine. It's based on basically like a woolly mammoth or a giant mammoth aesthetic. So let's go ahead and see what other pieces we need to add to this guy. First of all, I do believe this is the trunk. I love all the intricate pieces. You can even see like every individual piston and gear and things inside the interior in the sculpts. You can see them in the game too, but like even just including them in the sculpt is like really detailed. The paint job is gorgeous. Like the machine parts actually have paint where they should. They don't look sloppy. It's well produced. Even the like ground underneath him, you can see all that snow and rock detail. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I think let's look at our options here. Okay, these are the tusks. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get the other tusk. And we're gonna add these to the Tremor Tusk because, you know, Tremor Tusk should be tusky. Oh, they have them color coded. Okay, so here we can see a little bit of green paint on the end of one knob, like right over here. And so that just goes to the tusk that has a little dab of green paint on the inside. I don't know if you can see that with the light, but very cool. Figure construction for dummies, if you will. Let's see how this slides in here. Okay. That's the shape. Let's try this side first, and then we'll go back. I'm trying to see how they actually like clip in. This is the hat. It's like a hat shape, and you have to match it up. Beautiful. Okay, there's one. Let's try the other one. Again. There we go. All right, we're on. So we got some tusks. And then we also have, I'm not sure, let's see, these two pieces here. Oh, it's another set. There's like multiple tusks on this thing. Okay. So yellow to yellow. This side is not super tight, so we're going to have to work it in there, I think. Here's our Tremor Tusk completed. And then, of course, to scale is our teeny tiny little Aloy. She is so cute. Let me see if I can get her focusing. She's got her traditional Nora outfit on. Her bow even has like a actual threaded string, which is cool. So when you put her at the base, and she's looking up at this behemoth, like really cool. I'm going to try and give this figure like a slow rotate here. Okay, here we go. So cool. I can't wait to put this next to my defeated Watcher Aloy statue, although then the scale is going to be all wrong because the last one was a much larger Aloy statue. Yeah, I just don't, there's not enough merch in existence for the Horizon series, so when there is something cool, I have to pick it up because it's just really, it's such a cool series and the details are so neat. And yeah, just for some comparison, here are some other Horizon Zero Dawn collectibles that I have gathered over the years. This was the statue for the first collector's edition, first game. It is a much larger, as you can see, Aloy to scale, of super high quality, super detailed. There's even like leather tool work on her quiver. She's got braids, hair texture, fur texture, feathers. I think this is the Nora Sharpshot bow, if I remember correctly. And then she's standing on top of a watcher that she's defeated. It's even got arrows going through it. There was no assembly required with this original statue, but, you know, it's a lot more solid one-piece figure. Not a lot of things jutting out except the bow. Yeah, I'm in love with this figure. I think it's the best thing they've put out for the game as far as Aloy is concerned. However, my favorite product were these blind boxes. They had some of the characters like Erend and Aloy, but they also had machines, and that's really my favorite thing to collect, other than Aloy herself. So here we have a tall neck from the blind box series. This is my favorite machine design out of all of them. I just love the giraffe look. I think the big satellite disc head is cool. I like climbing them in the game. Just like really cool detail. And then we have, this is a Thunderjaw, which is kind of like a T-Rex. He's probably one of the toughest. No, he's the toughest in the main game, but when the expansion came out, the Frozen North, the polar bears, I forget what they're called in that game, the polar bears are the hardest thing I've ever fought in Horizon. But yeah, little Thunderjaw. And then Big Papa Thunderjaw is a pop vinyl. What I like about it is it was made by the Funko, and it's a pop, but it doesn't have stupid, cutie pop eyes. Like, I'm obsessed with the fact that it's literally just a highly detailed Thunderjaw. It's literally like a larger scale of this mold, almost exactly down to the detail, and I think that's awesome. I do believe Funko produced these blind boxes originally, so they probably just scaled up their original mold, because if I look at it side by side, it's almost exactly the same. But I love this Thunderjaw replica. It's pretty awesome. Still looks like a pipsqueak next to the giant Aloy statue. Definitely not to scale. Okay, this one, I have to remember what that one's called. I'll come back to them. This one is the pop vinyl watcher. What I like about him is, again, he's a pop. He does have the lights in his eye, which could look like pop eyeballs, except, you know, he's a machine, so he's supposed to have light bulb eyes. And he was only available as a Amazon exclusive, purchase with purchase. So you had to buy something else on Amazon and then add him to your cart. But he's really cool. There's a red eye version of him for when he's alerted that exists, but I don't own that yet. I need to eventually get that. He's almost to the correct scale with Aloy here. There goes the heat. Sorry for the whistling, you guys. This one here is from the mini box series. This is the Bellowback, which are sort of like, I imagine them sort of like an alligator mixed with a beetle, because of their big acid-containing backs. They look like a beetle or a tick, but then like they're more reptilian, so they look also like sort of gatory. I like this one. That's an acid Bellowback. And I cannot for the life of me remember this one. I think it's a Scavenger, something like that. It's like a saber-toothed tiger. But yeah, gorgeous. I don't have I think I'm missing one or two machines from this blind box set. Eventually I'll try and track them all down. And I do have one more pop from the series. They made a few figures like Aloy and Erend, and I don't think they made Nil, who's my favorite, but I like this Aloy. She's in the Shadow Karja outfit, so I like the detail on her. I did end up picking this one up at the store. I think I got this one from GameStop, maybe, or was she bundled with the Thunderjaw? I can't remember. I don't know, it's been a while. They haven't made a lot of merch for this in a while, but my favorite outfit she has in the games is the Banuk Trailblazer outfit, and I haven't seen any merch of her in that yet. I wish a statue or a pop or a vinyl or something of her would exist so I could collect it. Yeah, that is my small but mighty Horizon Zero Dawn / Horizon Forbidden West collection. I believe the only thing I didn't show you is a plushie of Aloy, which I'm sure I'll include in a future plushie video. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this visit through the collection.